Godzilla Tokyo.
Pretty nice and girthy and big. Like a COBRA Godzilla. COBRA! Smashing.
Hello everybody, it's your old pal Slow Smashing with another fantastic tale of smashing and bashing.
In slow motion.
And in this tale, Godzilla Atomic Fires, he fights Neca Godzilla, I think he does. Tokyo S.O.S, yeah, Caillou.
Alright, here's a look at the front artwork right here at SOS Godzilla. We're gonna open up the Velcro panel right there. You get a shot of what you're getting right there, and look at that cool stance right there. You got like that Cobra flare right there, the side right there. Hey, Mothra was in that movie, I forgot. He's a little dwarf right there, a larva. In the back, you got some menacing shots right there, side view, another like trio right there, Caillou. Man, Neca, do that. Get the licenses or the rights or whatever and build this or make this guy. This would be so awesome.
Neca Tokyo S.O.S. Yeah, let's go ahead and smash him open. Check it out.
Quickity quick now. Alright, here he is standing on his two clawed hopping feet right there, and look at this guy. He's all menacing and cool looking, and unfortunately he doesn't come with any atomic blast or anything else, just his tail piece. What's surprisingly, sometimes you just gotta heat the hell out of these things up to put them on, but this one snapped right on. And look at this is an impressive tail right here.
Pretty nice and girthy and big.
Well, let's just go straight in detailing with this guy right here. Like SOS Tokyo, if you haven't seen that Zilla movie, it's pretty on par. He looks like it. He got that big old scar from when he fought Neca Godzilla or Caillou, and he got all jacked up, and they did a good job putting glossy paint right there just to kind of illuminate that scarring right there. But you got those Cobra flares right there, that look, the face right there, that Cobra face, like a COBRA Godzilla. COBRA! And then he makes Godzilla roars. Yeah, look at this tail though right here, and the spikes are different. You got the pointier spikes for this Godzilla. He just looks like aggressive looking, like an aggressive snake Godzilla. And I love how they just get the detailings differently for each film, how he looks different and everything. But going back to this tail right here, look how this moves, those several pieces of articulation right there. The tail is just super articulate. You know what, in this one, yeah, I guess it does have a bendy the tip like most Godzillas do, but the tail just moves so well at this thing, and it's like one of my longer Godzilla tails. I think my Biollante Godzilla tail still takes the cake and is king on length and girth, but this one is probably maybe a second or third. Take a look at the paint right here and the scaling. It just feels good. The soft pointy spikes right here, the claws in his hands right there. I just love that Cobra flare look right there. Look at his feet though. Look at his big old clawed hopping Zilla feet right here. They're just big. That's a dew claw thing right there. It's just, they got it right. This is a good, I love the late editions of the Godzillas, and I hope they just keep doing them and eventually do the enemies. Alright, let's go into articulation right here. So that big old bulb, actually does move a little bit. We'll get down. We're going to work our way from the top though. Go into his head right there. You got the swivel on his head, and it does go up and down. And he has a hinge and those big old teeth right there. You can see all the detailing right there. It's cool, and the tongue and the teeth right here. And the head moves pretty good. We'll go down a little bit further to his Cobra flare thing right there. This piece is separate and soft right here. I like it for that Cobra flare, and it does articulate a little bit separate from everything else, and that works good too. Kind of helps with the head top portion of the motion. And then go down to his arms right here. Look at that. He just moves. He's already perfectly broken in right there. Goes forward and backwards, side to side, gets in away with that a little bit, but he gets a single joint in his arm right here, single joint, and it's a little stiff and doesn't move that much. Let's see the other arm right here. You can see the joint right there. See, yeah, there's about limited motion on that one. So, but it's cool. He's Godzilla. He's not gonna be doing like some Spider-Man like moves, right? Look at that hinge in his hand right here. It goes forward and backwards. Well, he has a wrist swivel right there, and both arms do about the same thing. Going down to his torso right here. So he has a second piece right there, allows him to swivel pretty good, and it's separate from the spikes. And you know, sometimes you get that space right there for all you Zilla collectors. You know what I'm talking about right there. This one is fairly close. I've seen it closer, but this one's not bad. I can't complain about that one. Going down to his legs right here. Big old Godzilla legs right here. Again, not the meatiest, but pretty big. They just kind of do that swivel where they go swivel to the sides and stuff, going like that motion right there, whatever you call it, instead of forward and backwards. Going down to his knee right here, like, ooh, they're pretty stiff. Yeah. Let's see. We're gonna have to work it out, but it swivels well. I know there's a big old single joint you see right there. Let's see if we could pop it a little bit. I hate these tight joints. See, mine are just stiff. I can't get them to move them, but there's a joint right there. Give single action move. And we go down to his big old clod hopper foot right there, the dew claw. Swivels and it goes up and down a little bit and pivots a little bit. So that's good for a Godzilla foot. Can't ask for much more. Man, that stiff knee joint right there. It's like I don't. Yeah, you really can't. He doesn't want to bend it or nothing. You guys sit here and see me do it. No, well, I don't know. We'll just have to work him out or anything. He still like moves anyway with it. Just gonna have to work him out. All right, so let's bust out the tape. See how tall this Godzilla is right here. He's a big one, about 7 inches. Just a couple ticks over 7 inches. And in case any of you want to know, usually I don't do this, but a lot of figures don't have tails that they have, well, at least for the most part. The length of his tail right here, look at that. It's like at the base of his tail, right? It's a good foot long, 12 inches. All right, and here he is next to the 1985 Neca Godzilla. All right, here he is next to the Biollante Godzilla. Now, this is another beast Godzilla right here, but I think this guy has him beat on his tail, at least. Tall-wise, they're about the same, but look at the tails right there. I guess lengthwise are about the same, but this guy has a little rat tail at the tip, and this one just is like thick throughout. All right. It won't bend at the knees. I might have to take heat to him. But anyways, what about this box right here? We don't want this box. This box is getting not smashed. This box is awesome. I'm just gonna add it to the tower of boxes that I have that are utterly useless, other than just being nice boxes that take up space in my garage.
Alright, so let's wrap up this tale with this Tokyo SOS Cobra Godzilla right here. He's pretty awesome. I like the detailing on him and the tallness and girthiness of his spikes. So y'all let me know what you think about him downstairs in the comments below. Until next tale, smash your bell, smash your thumb, subscribe if you haven't had to already, because we are Godzilla, Cobra Godzilla smashing